Amber Davies and welcome to Call to Stage. This is the space where musical theatre takes centre stage. From unforgettable backstage stories with incredible special guests to insights from my life and my theatre journey. We're leaving it all on the mic every single week, so let's jump in. Hi guys, welcome back to Call to Stage with me, Amber Davies, and the incredible Jamie Chatterton, who I've called Jamie Chatterstan from...
Chatterstan?
Since like years and years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, it just rolls off my tongue better.
Bit easier.
Chatterton is quite hard. Or just call him Warner.
Yeah, it's a bit easier that.
I apologise for the yellow brick wall. We were meant to do it in a studio, but they were fully booked.
Yeah.
But I mean,
but also we're
this
really
is
chill.
so casual anyway.
We're just chill and playing. You know, we don't need the studio.
No. First things first. I was going to ask you, do you have a pre-show ritual as Warner? But you do. Yeah,
I do. So, can I say I go for a number 2 first?
Yeah.
So I have a number 2. I make sure I always have a number 2 because I get a bit like a nervous poo.
Do you actually get nervous still?
No, not really. But it's just like I'm nervous if I'd need a poo in the middle of the show.
Okay.
Sorry, listeners. And then I come downstairs, I go to Amber, we go, love you. And then I find Jocasta, give her a kiss on the cheek, say, have a good show, love you. Go and pick up my 10p piece. And then I'm ready. That's it.
Is that all you do?
Yeah, I think that's all I do. I've got later and later getting ready though now.
I know, because you nearly missed out.
Yeah, she stands there literally about to go on for entrance and I have to run onto the stage. And
he has to run to where I'm standing ready for my entrance.
Yeah.
Because I can't do my show without saying love you to Jamie before we start.
Yeah, you would hate me as well.
Yeah,
you actually did kick off nearly the other day.
Did I?
You were like, you were so angry.
I was like, I'm never going to forgive you for that.
Never going to forgive you.
Because what if I have a crap show now?
Yeah, it's my fault.
It's your fault.
Yeah, and I would feel bad for that as well.
But I would just put it on my Instagram story. Sorry for the bad show. Jamie didn't do our ritual.
Blame it on me.
Do you enjoy playing Warner?
Yeah, I love it. It's funny because he's not the nicest of guys, is he? But
no, but I feel like you've done something different with him.
I like to think that I sort of show a little bit more emotion in him. I just think he can be very basic and plain.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's sort of his purpose in the story, in a sense, is this. But I think it's quite nice with the way Nikolai directed the show anyway, to give him a little bit more, you know, story. You know, it's not all about... I think he actually does genuinely care about Ellen and likes her, and he's just sort of got a lot of pressure from the outside world, his parents, and I think I'm trying to show that pressure a little bit. And also I think we sort of... The way we do the scene at the end, I think, sort of redeems him slightly.
Yes.
I think because we accept, you know, okay, you know, what you've done is wrong, but we've helped each other through.
Yeah, we have helped each other through. And that is a good point about Nikolai. Like, I think when Nikolai was cast in the company, he wanted realism, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, from the first day of rehearsals, he was like, real. I want it to be real. I want it to be real. And I feel like that's what makes our production like a little bit different to what we've seen before, because he wants the truth.
Well, 100%. And, you know, people talk about, you know, Legally Blonde is a classic show, and and it is sort of old school cheesy in a good way. Do you know what I mean? But I think ours is, what's different about ours is it is a little bit more real. The way you play Elle is real. The way we are finding different bits of, you know, story that maybe weren't there in the original production is real as well. Yeah. So it gives it a bit more to play, which is good.
What was your audition process like?
So I got an email like months before in the summer being like, oh, we're just checking if Jamie's available.
Availability check? That's how much they wanted you?
No, but it was more just like, would he be available for an audition? Like, would he be up for it? They were sort of seeing if I would be...
Testing the water.
And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And then I was originally in for Emmett.
What?
So I did an Emmett round. I did one round for Emmett. And then, it didn't go that great.
Why? What happened?
Oh, I just cracked all over the place. I don't know. I think I knew already that I wasn't an Emmett.
You were a Warner.
I knew I was a Warner.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fine. And I went and did it. It was okay. It wasn't great. And then I got a call and they were like, we want to see you for Warner. Did one round for Warner and then...
One round? Did you do a dance call?
No.
You have to dance.
Yeah, but I Leah, bless her, well, she said to me afterwards, she was like, she'd seen me do Little Big Things. And so she knew I could dance enough for what she probably wanted me to do the show. And we say I dance. I don't really dance that much.
Dance.
Do I?
You're centre front in What You Want Dance Break.
Yeah, with my lovely ballet.
With your ballet.
Maybe not that.
Ballet section.
Yeah.
When you got the offer and you were like, okay, am I going to go on tour? Was it like a solid yes? Or were you like,
Yeah, I mean, I knew with this one, I was like, yeah, I want to do that. And also my agent was like, I think this is a really good one for you. Because my career's been a bit weird in the sense that like I'll work and then I'll be out of work for a while.
Yeah.
I think that's because I'm sort of not picky, but I like to just like take my time and work around
do what makes you happy.
Yeah. And I love this show. I've always loved this show. So when I knew they were doing it again, I was like, I would absolutely love to do that one. So when the offer came through, I was waiting a little while and I was like...
Do you remember I bumped into you in Freedom?
Yeah.
I hadn't accepted yet and you hadn't accepted yet, but we knew, like, you just done a workshop with Ben, so I knew Jamie had been offered it, and obviously Ben knew And
it was so funny.
We was in Freedom, and I was like, "Have you accepted it?" And he was like, "No." And he was like, "Have you?" I was like, "No." And he was like, "Shall we?" And we were like, "Yeah."
We kept messaging each other again. Have you done it yet?
No.
Are you doing it? We're like, no, not yet. But that's the thing. They take time, don't they? It takes time
also,
to work out everything, and
you have to like negotiate your contracts and that's why actually fully accepting can take weeks.
Yeah, like months. They knew I wanted to do it. I was like, I want to do it, but like, you know, you don't put all your cards on the table until you've sort of had time to go, okay, well, where are we sitting with this, blah, blah, blah. So, but yeah, it was so funny bumping into him. We were like, are you doing it? We're like, I don't know yet.
I'll do it if you do it. I think I actually said that.
Yeah, I think you actually did. You were like, you've got to do it. You've got to do it.
Because I didn't know barely anyone that had been offered it, apart from you.
No, I didn't either. I only knew...
Everyone knew me. It was the flipping rumour of the industry when I was in Gatsby, and I was like, how does everybody know?
Things fly, don't they?
I know.
Especially in our world. Everyone talks. But I didn't know that many people. I think I knew a couple of them only because I'd been in rounds with them or something.
Oh yeah, Ollie.
Ollie's one of my best mates before the show started. So he knew, he told me, and then he told me a couple of others that he knew as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
You trained at Arts Ed?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Loved it, yeah.
What year did you graduate?
21. So I went to 2018 when I was 18.
You went after I graduated? What? How old are you?
26.
What?
Yeah.
Get out of my room. I haven't got a license to child mind.
This fresh baby face.
Yeah, but you're really tall.
Yeah.
26, and you've really done a lot.
Yeah, a few bits, yeah. Not.
So, were you like the it guy in college?
No. I was like, I just cruised through because I quite like the pub. So I sort of would spend a lot of time in the pub, and I would do all my work, I'd do everything I needed to do, but I'm not really I don't sort of like to conform to like, I think, you know, drama schools can be very much like, you have to be like this, you have to do this, and that wasn't really my way of thinking. It was like, I'm here because I want to be in the industry and I want to...
Interesting.
So I sort of just cruised by, and I thought I was cruising. I thought I was really under the radar in a sense. I enjoyed myself. Like, I wasn't quiet, you know me. That's not possible. No, but in the sense of work-wise and like performances and people getting solo stuff like that, it was never me. I was sort of just in the back.
Really?
Yeah. And then third year suddenly, just sort of things changed a little bit for me, and teachers were sort of giving me a lot, recognising and giving me a lot of like pushing me a lot more.
Nice.
Which was really nice. Yeah, but even just like them, I think I needed to hear from them that actually I was doing well, because I think I sort of just got in my own head that was like, I'm not as good as these people. I'm not. Do you know what I mean?
Who was in your year that I'd know?
You know, Ben Mid was in my year. Ben Middleton. Do you know Ben Middleton? Joe Foster.
Joe.
Me and Joe lived with each other in first year.
No way.
Yeah.
I love that. You know, for me, like Jamie in this industry, he's like a typical lads. I always feel like I work with like lads. Like in Pretty Woman, they were all like, football. And like, we have loads of you guys in this company. Like, when did you start singing and dancing? Like, what age were you? And like, did you feel confident doing that? Or did
yeah. I think it was just like, but I started just like singing. Do you know what I mean? I was just like singing in school talent shows. And then I did a production of Oliver when I was 9, and it was like my first sort of show. I'd not really done a show. I'd done like
Was that amateur?
Yeah, just like a local amateur. And absolutely loved it. And I stayed on with the amateur group. And then my parents started doing it as well. They used to call us the Von Chats.
That is so weird because you've just done the Sound of Music.
Yeah.
The Von Chats.
Yeah. So me, my mum and dad would do shows together. And I just did that all the way up until I was like 16, 17. And I then did local youth groups. So I actually did Warner and Legally Blonde when I was like 16.
Oh, so you didn't have to learn the script or anything?
Yeah, it was fresh in the mind.
Yeah, fresh.
But yeah, so I always loved it, but I was also very sporty.
Yeah, you are. You're so sporty. You love golf.
Yeah, football, rugby.
All of that.
But I just knew it was the only thing I was really good at. Do you know what I mean?
Really?
I was not really I was never good enough to be a sportsman. I just liked doing it, and I was alright, but I was never good enough.
And what about academically in school?
I was sort of one of those people that could just get by. Do you know what I mean? I didn't revise because I just knew what I wanted to do.
And you were good.
Ish, yeah, fine. Like I passed all my exams, but I just about passed them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Got what I needed to get.
Yeah.
I was never really that. Maybe it's a bad thing to say. It's not. Do go to school, kids, and put the work in. But I was sort of I was set on what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to go to drama school. I knew I wanted to, and I knew what I needed for that.
Yeah.
So I got what I needed.
I remember being in year 11 at school, and I think there was only there was a couple weeks left of year 11, and I knew at this point I'd got into Erdang and I was going in the September, but I remember thinking I never want to sit behind.
Did you go younger then?
I went at 16.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I went at 16.
What was that like?
Freaking epic.
Was it?
Yeah, I had my sister's ID.
Did you?
Yeah, I'd go out in Monday.
I spoke to my mum and dad about going at 16, but I think if I'd have gone at 16, I wouldn't have been ready. If I'd have gone at 17, I'd have been ready. That 1 year changed, and my last year before I went to drama school, I was just eagerly waiting to go. But when I was 16, I was still a bit young.
Yeah, I feel like boys mature later.
100%.
And I'd already been going to London once a month from when I was 13.
What, doing an associate?
I was doing Erdang associate.
Yeah.
So I did that for 3 years anyway. And by the time, I think at 14, my mum would let me go by myself and my sister would pick me up. So I was clued up.
Yeah,
you knew what,
I think you are right though, boys do develop a little bit later. And I think I needed that time at home still.
Yeah, I think so. You're definitely still developing.
Yeah, 100%. I'm literally like a 5-year-old. I go from one side to the other, do you know what I mean? Or I'm an old man.
You're one or the other.
Proper old man, dad vibes, or 5-year-old.
To be fair, if I need... And when I was really poorly, you'd always be like, is there anything you need? Very dad vibes.
Very dad.
But then on a night out...
Suddenly I'm like a 5-year-old. I'm just running about, trying to shouting, screaming.
And then you were original Tom Fraser in The Little Big Things.
Yeah. I
saw you in that.
Yeah. I remember is that the first time we met at Stage Door?
Yes.
Because Ben came, obviously I knew Ben.
Yeah, and I met you.
And we met.
Did you do the workshops for that?
No.
You didn't?
So I was only one of 2 or 3 cast members that had not done the show at all.
Because Ben did the workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did he see you?
Did Ben do me at one point? Or did he play? I can't remember what he said.
I can't remember either.
But they'd sort of gone through a few Toms and couldn't find Tom. And then I just auditioned for it and I knew nothing about it. Other than they were like, it's about rugby and blah, blah, and I was like, oh, this sounds pretty perfect for me. And they sent through some of the music to sing on a self-tape and I was like, this is great. I love this.
Yeah.
And then again did 2 rounds for that.
Is that what you did?
Yeah. I did a self-tape and then an in-person and then they offered me it the next day. It was mental. And it came at the best time because I'd just been messed about by a few other shows, getting to finals and just finding out things and blah, blah, blah. And it came at the perfect time because I was in a bit of a slump.
Aww.
And it came through and it was the best experience of my entire life.
Rejection's redirection.
Exactly. You everything happens for a reason, do you know what I mean?
I truly believe that.
And if I didn't get that job, I now would not have met some of my best friends in the world. I wouldn't have had the experiences that I've had. It was amazing. It was the best, the best experience.
What was it like being part of that show? Because it's so emotional.
Yeah, it was hard at points because it's it's a trauma. It's someone's real life trauma, and you're sort of having to delve into that and feel the emotions of it's not my trauma, but you're having to live that trauma each night and replay it. For the family, it must have been crazy seeing it on stage, but they also said it was really therapeutic to watch.
Really,
it was just amazing, the way in which it was so accessible. It was so inclusive.
Yeah.
And to be part of that, and something that hasn't really happened in the West End.
No, that is such a unique production.
And to be like sort of one of the first groups of people to be involved in something like that was amazing. And the amount of stuff I learned on that show of just like how sort of ignorant we all are in day-to-day life. Not like purposely, but we're just so unaware of how people, disabled people, live their lives day to day and how much harder it is.
I know.
Even just going into like a pub and there's a step and you can't go into that one, or the toilet's downstairs, or things like that, or walking through the streets. We would go, Ed, who played the lead, who is amazing and is a wonderful, wonderful guy. He is disabled and he's a wheelchair user, and we would go to get food in Soho between the shows, and people would just not even be looking, walk right into him, like literally bump into him, and you're just like. And at that time, at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in Soho, it's rammed. But nobody thinks about that. Do you know what I mean? And it takes so long to, and it just made you realise how important shows like that are to sort of bring awareness. And it was so special.
And was the audience reaction just
in bits?
Every night.
Every night. You'd see people because what was beautiful about that theatre, I mean, Soho Place is the most wonderful theatre. And it was sort of, it wasn't, but it was sort of purposely built for a show like that.
Yeah, it was.
So accessible, brand new, in the round, 600 seats, something like that, but you can see everybody.
Oh my God.
And so you would see people passing boxes of tissues along to people they didn't even know, but they would just go along the line. And it was, when we did the dress rehearsal, our last dress rehearsal, we were all like, sort of finished it and we're all a bit like shell-shocked. We're like, God, this is quite good, isn't it? This is quite good, but you don't know until you put it on in front of people.
I know, and I think when you're in it,
you think it's
you don't know what it looks like from the outside.
Yeah.
We don't know what Legally Blonde looks like from the outside. We just know how it feels.
And also, you think, you feel like, oh, this is good. Like, I feel like this is good, but then it could get completely slated.
I know.
So we were like, oh, this is good, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
So when we started getting unbelievable reactions, it was like, okay, this is amazing.
And Amy won.
Best Supporting Actress at the Oliviers. Oh, amazing.
I loved that.
So well deserved.
I just thought that as a whole was cast so unbelievably.
Yeah.
And you worked with Jordan Benjamin.
And now obviously we went to their wedding.
Yes!
I did a little reading at the wedding.
Did you?
Yeah. I love them both so much. They're just such wonderful people, and that's what I mean by that show's given me some.
Lifelong friends.
Like lifelong friends.
That's one thing about this industry, it does, because you're bubbled up.
100%.
You find friends for life.
Like us lot, we're touring. We don't know people in these cities, so we spend so much time with each other. It's like you become a big family.
Yeah, you do.
And that's a massive special thing about what we do. It's so
community,
important.
Isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
And then you were in the OG company of the Osmonds.
Yeah, so that was my first job.
Was that your first job?
Yeah, first job.
And you played Alan Osmond?
Yes. Oldest brother, and I was 21. And all the 4 other boys were all older than me by a good few years. One of them was actually was 30.
No.
And I was 21 and I was playing his older brother. Yeah.
And was that a tour?
Yeah, UK tour. So it was with Royo as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
so you were Royo?
Yeah, so it was really nice. When I got this one, it was like the difference in 5 years. And I was speaking to some of the producers the other day, and they were just like, it's lovely to see your growth. And I was like, it's lovely to see their growth as well, because we were one of their first big shows.
Oh.
And now look what they're doing. It's amazing.
I love that.
Yeah, that show was great as well. A lot of fun.
How many rounds did you do for that?
Oh, like 6.
Oh God, that was a big one.
Yeah, because also the 5 brothers in that show is really like harmony driven.
Right.
Like the voices have to blend so well, because they were the real life Osmonds was so amazing. so they wanted to find 5 voices that fit, and so we did rounds of just literally singing 5 different, like, and you had to learn all 5, and then you sing with different boys and blah blah blah.
It's like 6.
And then and then you do scenes with different groups, and so it was intense. It was great, like such a nice process. The process?
No.
Oh, the Osmonds for a year.
Oh, so you've already done a year too?
Yeah, so we did January till January. We had again another break like we've got in the middle, but
yeah, we've got a big long break.
Big long break.
How much? Actually, what have we got?
7 weeks.
7 weeks. We've basically got some holiday, like we were.
Yeah, and it's perfect time. August, September.
I know, but the most expensive time to go on holiday.
Yeah, but I've already booked where I'm going.
The same.
Ibiza.
Corfu.
Oh yeah.
Where are you going to Ibiza with?
Me and Saz and her family. Yeah, we booked our flights at Christmas though, so it was 140 quid return.
I want to ask your opinion on tour and town.
Yeah.
Like, what do you prefer?
Do you know what? There's something really special about touring,
yeah.
and I love it, and it is fun, and you see the most amazing places you probably wouldn't even go to if you were not touring, not working. But I for me can do it, and then I need a break from it. Do you know what I mean?
I think there's pros and cons to both.
100%.
The one thing I'd say about tour, which I really appreciate, is being in a different location every week does keep the show fresh.
100%.
Because your surroundings are different.
Also, you're getting different reactions and different energy, because different cities bring different energies. Do you know what I mean? And
like Glasgow last week.
Glasgow so rowdy. This week Liverpool rowdy, and then you have some places where people are real listeners, and you think you're like, oh, are they enjoying it? And then suddenly then they go mental.
It's at the end,
but like they're really listening to what's going on.
But then I'd say like the best thing about town is your bed.
Yeah, that's the nice thing, and also just travelling into the same, like, you're in your dressing room, you go in there. It's a great, like, it's just nice to be going. And also I love London. I love being in London. I just love it.
But it does make you appreciate London more, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's nice now going back. Like, I like to go back for a weekend. I'm like, this is great. When we went to Kinky Boots, I was like, oh, it's so nice to be back for a bit.
Otherwise it just becomes your norm.
Yeah, but I think it's good to break up and do a
One
tour.
Tour town.
Yeah, and also to get to do a show like this is great. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also what I think is so important about touring is making theatre accessible for people who can't afford to travel down to London, or it's just not possible for them to travel down to London and see theatre.
Yeah.
So to be able to get the chance to come to local theatres and watch shows. Also, you and I both grew up watching shows in our local theatres.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what made us probably want to do things.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
also, I feel like
to watch.
touring productions now, like with the creative teams and their budgets, they're like the same scale as
100%.
a West End show.
You look at all the like big shows like Wicked and stuff like that. They're literally sending out the same show.
Yeah,
it's just going touring.
Just going touring.
Just going on tour. So you're seeing West End performers. It's all the same standard. It's all people that have done both. So you're seeing exactly the same performers. We all just work the circuit. And work
everyone knows everyone.
Everyone does it. So
would you want to do an international tour?
Yeah, I think it depends what it was.
Okay, Fiyero in Wicked.
Yeah, I'd love to do Fiyero.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd love to do Fiyero.
Is that one of your dream roles?
I think so. Yeah.
I could so see you being.
I'd love to do Fiyero at some point. I'm sort of not.
What if I was Glinda?
Amazing.
And you would be my Fiyero.
Imagine. I'd absolutely love to. Would you? Is that one of yours? You like? I'd love to do Glinda. I think it's such a great show. But I also think I just try not to put like, this is my dream, this is what I want to do, because it always changes. Do you know what I mean? Like you do one show and then you go, actually maybe I want to do something a bit different. I want to do this, blah blah. So it always changes. So I think if I set like an aspiration exactly on one thing.
So you don't manifest in any way?
I manifest, but if a job comes through into my inbox, and I'm like, I want to do that one, I'll start manifesting it. But I don't always manifest unless it's there. I like to at least know that there.
Okay.
And maybe I should manifest beforehand so that it comes into the inbox.
Yeah.
But
did you manifest Says?
Do you know what? Funny, I actually at the time didn't, because it was sort of like fresh out of. It was just new. It was like, and it was unexpected. But it's the best thing that's happened to me.
Love Says.
Yeah, so good. We just like, yeah. it was just like the timing was so unexpected.
Well, they do say love finds you at the most unexpected times.
Exactly, and it like we're just inseparable now.
I know you guys are. It's the same as me and Ben. When I met Ben, I was like, did not expect that in any capacity.
Yeah.
To fall in love with
I just felt, I knew I was already going away. I knew I was going on tour, and I knew I was doing Sound of Music.
What happens.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to be single. I'm going to just go away and focus on myself. And then met.
Then boom, beauty queen walks into your life.
And I was like, for fuck's sake.
And then you obviously worked for Nikolai prior to Legally because you did Sound of Music.
Yeah.
That's the second thing I saw you in.
Yeah.
I actually thought you were fantastic.
Yeah, very different show.
I mean, you were in it for 3 minutes, but fantastic.
I am an eye patch wearing Nazi, yeah. Different to Warner, isn't it? But...
Guys, I've got to say, this ensemble was the most princess track ensemble I have ever witnessed in my life. You guys booked like the dream gig.
So my first act, I came on dressed as a nun.
Yeah, I just spotted you straight away.
The 6'2" nun walking across the stage. Floating across the stage, stand there singing. Oh, we didn't even sing because it was the girls that were singing. So I just walked along with a lantern and then turned around and walked back off stage. Then I wasn't used for like 40 minutes. Did a waltz.
Which was a beautiful waltz.
It was lovely. It was gorgeous. Did a small scene and then that was me done.
That was it. Like literally that was it.
Yeah, and then I'd come on for the second act and then I had a couple of scenes in the second act. But it was really great because Sound of Music can be quite long and boring. But Nikolai did such a good job and the team did such a good job of like just modernising it to a point where like you get the full story without needing like all the length to it.
It was my favourite interpretation of Sound of Music because obviously Nikolai basically said to me in the Legally Blonde rehearsals, we'd love to invite you to come and see Sound of Music, and I thought, oh my god, here we go.
I think a lot of people felt like that, yeah.
I was literally like, that was the best thing I've ever seen.
And the set was stunning, wasn't it?
Unbelievable.
Just beautiful. And they have real trees from Blenheim Palace. They culled trees, so they brought in like 18 real trees.
And the kids.
And the kids were phenomenal.
Little, what was her name? Matilda.
Yeah, so good.
Oh,
she's come to see this like a few times as well. She loves you as well. So
she's so cute. She actually has the same agent in the same agency as me.
Oh, she's going to be a star.
Like
she's amazing.
5.
She is amazing.
Okay.
But we loved that. It was like, I was so surprised. I just was like, I'm going to do it because also I'd not worked with Nikolai before and I really wanted to work with Nikolai. Like, it was something I'd really wanted to do. And also, I'd not really done a classic show. All of my stuff has been new, poppy stuff.
Me too.
So I was like, all right, I'll do it. And I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And the cast were so lovely. We had the best time.
That's where you met Louis?
No. Me and Louis have been friends since first year at Arts Ed.
Oh, was he in Arts Ed?
Yeah. We've been best friends for like 8 years.
What?
Yeah.
You've known Louis for 8 years?
Yeah.
But you did it with Louis. You did it with Remy. Kiana.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it was so nice. 4 of us going on to the next show, but then 4 of us were also doubling up for 2 weeks. I know. Do you remember all of us were like coming to rehearsals, literally dying?
Yeah, because we didn't like bond with you. Well, obviously I knew you, but we didn't bond with them
because you guys were going and doing stuff, and we all felt like we just weren't there because we were doing shows in the evening.
I know.
It was hard those 2 weeks, but it's nice. It's it's not something to complain about. No. We're doubling up on 2 jobs, which was really nice, but. It was tiring for a couple of weeks.
Right, just a few off-the-cuff questions now. Like quick fire round vibes, just to finish it off, because I know that we have to do warm-up soon. And thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
He's literally the best. He's the coolest ever. Bro vibes. Favourite musical you've ever seen?
Shit, well, it's not going to be quick fire, is it? I always remember watching Book of Mormon. I absolutely love Book of Mormon.
Could you be in Book?
I always wanted to be Elder Price. That was a dream role, but I don't think I could sing it 8 times a week.
What if you did 6?
Screaming.
Did 6? Have an alternate?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I'd have to work it into the voice. I go in, every time I go in for an audition for that, they call me in all the time, and I crack the shit out of it every single time. I'm just like, I walk out and I'm fuming.
Have you got like a dream theatre that you'd love to perform in, even if it's just for a concert? Because mine's Radio City.
Really? Do you know what? This is a rogue one. I'd love to sing at the Grand Ole Opry.
Where's that?
Nashville, I think. It's a proper country venue, but some of the people who've sung there are unbelievable. It's just like a proper country venue. And I'm a sort of like quiet fan of country music, and I just think
Are you? You're a Dolly P fan?
Yeah, I love a bit of Dolly P.
Everyone loves Dolly P.
But I think it's just the most amazing venue, and some of the names that have played there, fucking hell.
I love that. It's all right. That's the first one we've had of that. So congratulations.
Bit different, yeah.
Another, yeah. If you could turn any movie into a musical, what would it be?
God, you put me on the spot. Oh, The Blind Side. I love that film so much. And what a musical that would be.
That honestly just gave me goosebumps. Nobody said, like, that is a... Jamie.
That'd be great, wouldn't it? Should we do it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Should we... You heard
Don't
it.
take
Don't
it.
take it.
Don't tell that
Don't
idea.
take it. Don't take it.
Such a good film, though. Sandra Bullock is
That's
unbelievable.
so weird
as well.
because that actually came up on my Netflix the other day, and I was thinking, oh, I didn't know Blindside was
I need to
on Netflix.
rewatch it. I used to love that film so much.
In your opinion, the most... Okay, let me start with this. The most underrated musical.
Little Big Things.
I think so! I genuinely think so.
That's not just because I was in it. I just genuinely think even if I wasn't in it, I would have adored that show. And I just think that it needs to just be...
Isn't it going back out?
Yeah, they're doing it in Holland in the summer, and Ed's actually going back to do it.
No way.
I just found out today it was on the cast list. But yeah, I just think... and I don't think it's underrated in the sense of the fact that when people saw it, they rated it. But it's still...
It's like, do you think it hasn't got...
Do you know what I mean? It's not like huge.
It's not huge.
And it's just the most... There's nothing like it.
No, there isn't. Most overrated musical.
Phantom of the Opera.
I say that!
Yeah. It's not my thing. And I also, when I watched it, I was a little bit bored. But I think the people in it are phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I've got friends who've done it. And I think it's something I couldn't do. Like, I don't think I've got that skill set.
Yeah.
So I admire everybody who does it because I think it's it's phenomenal. I just think it's
There's like, for me, like if I can see myself being depending, but if I can see myself being in the musical, I will invest my time into listening to it and the story. But if I can't see myself being in it and the music isn't really up my street, it's in the bin for me.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think it's just because it's our industry.
And that's why I think I say overrated. It's obviously not overrated.
But you wouldn't go in for it.
For me, it's not my thing.
What is your top tip on vocal health?
Do you know what I have found amazing is a nebulizer. And I never used to nebulize. I loved steaming, but when you're touring, it's so difficult to carry your steam around everywhere. Yeah. And nebulizer is unbelievable. Also, it's just rest. It's rest and hydration is so important.
Yeah.
It's so important. You can take all these remedies and stuff like this, but actually the only way you get your voice better is rest and hydration.
And also, top tip, travel humidifier next to your bed in your digs.
Really?
£10 from Amazon.
Really?
Game changer for me.
You're joking?
No.
Also, bromelain.
I didn't think it worked.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I've been taking it now for about a month, and the amount of mucus it's reduced out my throat
sexy
is so good. It's just because it's meant to just reduce inflammation or something like that.
Well, can I just say on the other side of that? So there's two people here. When I took it, I thought it was making my vocal folds tired.
Really?
So maybe it was working differently, or maybe I was just vocally tired.
People, everyone's bodies might react slightly differently to it.
Yeah.
I would if you're struggling with mucus and stuff, I would give it a go. And if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. But I know a lot of people that swear by it.
Okay. Well, Jamie C.
Love you. Oh,
Jamie C. So, thank you. Love you. Love you. Bye.
Bye.